I agree wholeheartedly with most of your presentation so far. I mean, in terms of accountability, the measurement system, the testing, and everything that we've got, as a parent of a kindergartner, an eighth grader, and a ninth grader, I've seen this for years. And your comment right now about the testing being the wrong testing, we spend 6 weeks at the end of pretty much every school calendar year preparing for testing. Teachers have to stop at that point, the learning that they've done, pivot towards teaching to testing. And so a lot of the students who are catching up, maybe they've been behind, they're catching up, they're doing really well, the teachers are doing a phenomenal job with them, they have to stop. And they have to reshift to doing something else. And then they're giving a test, to your point, that is cumulative for the entire year in that point in time. So Representative Blackwell had a great comment, and I live this in the pre-K world every day. We have assessments ongoing throughout the year. Our teachers know exactly where the kids are throughout that point in time, and they know that this child is ready to move on to the next piece before they then move on to that next piece. It needs to be the same way in our K-12 system, and to be more fair towards the teachers that are doing a great job in helping those children, because every child in that classroom is going to come in at a different point in time, and in terms of where they're at, emotionally, where they're at educationally within each subject. And so they're going to have the best eyes and ears on where that child is and that growth. And we have got to fix the accountability piece because it's horribly broken. And to that point, I mean, if we're handing a child a diploma after graduating from the 12th grade and they don't have the skills to go get a job, we failed that child. And that's where we're at. And so I think until we cumulatively sit down and agree to that and get back to focusing on reading, writing, math, history, the science, the basics that we need to help teach these children and prepare them for life beyond and a career, then we're having the wrong conversations. The one question I did want to ask, and you mentioned on the accountability and testing page about civic responsibility. I've gotten a number of calls in the last couple of weeks from different agencies, the Civil Air Patrol group, the Boy Scouts. They've lost access to be able to go into the schools over the last couple of years to help educate and recruit on what programs are available. This is a federally mandated program that the Department of Public Instruction, as of 2015 law, says we have authority to kind of require the LEAs to do this. I know physically having other folks come in and out of schools has been a challenge, but there have to be alternate ways through Zoom or other things where they can present these opportunities to these families, the social, emotional health and well-being and participation and the social piece that a lot of these schools, are not affording these children these days, can be made up through some of these programs. Kids that don't play sports, the kids that aren't involved in band or other extracurriculars, they need these opportunities. So I would ask today for your commitment on helping push that forward for our LEAs across the state, that they remember their responsibility in this regard and help those programs get these kids involved as well.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much. We will absolutely do that. And I would also point out that we still have districts that are not allowing spectators at sporting events in our public schools. So that all needs to be part of the same shift to allowing folks to come back in to be with our kids. Thank you.